My name is Raghav and I want to talk about Parasite. Parasite is a South Korean dark comedy thriller directed by Bong Joon-ho. Now before I say anything, I must admit, Bong Joon-ho is one of my favorite directors of all time. His critically acclaimed psychological drama Mother, his true crime explorations of Memories of Murder, the monster movie The Host, and even his somewhat bizarre forays into English cinema with Snowpiercer and Okja have been some of my most enjoyable experiences watching movies in recent times. And guys, I'm happy to report that Parasite is just as good, maybe even better. It shows the complete mastery of his craft and is a real joy to watch. The film is engaging throughout and surprising with its humor, plot, and sudden shifts in mood and tone. The story, which is brilliantly written by Bong Joon-ho and Han Jin-won, is elevated by the spectacular cast. The casting of this film, in the words of the American president, is perfect, absolutely perfect. Every single actor on screen absolutely fits their character and plays them with ease, and the interaction between the actors is so effortless, you basically forget that this is a movie. Song Kang-ho, a long-term collaborator of Bong Joon-ho, shines with his amazing performance choices. I mean, it's crazy how much this guy can change with a simple adjustment like going from standing up straight to slouching. I mean, he plays his character with a lot of ease and simplicity, and although it's a very broad character which gets laughs from its wild performance and great dialogue, there's also a lot of nuance and a lot of internal acting that goes on within the character. Cho Yeo-jeong has such a well-written character and she commits to it fully, getting a laugh with just how she kind of reacts to certain things. Her character is absolutely hilarious and beautiful, and she does a great job of explaining things in the film without it being too expository. It works really well. Choi Woo-shik plays his part with such genuine fervor and versatility, switching from being the catalyst of the story to fully losing control of the narrative in ways that you couldn't ever predict. His humor is surprising and exciting to see, and he's really great in serious moments as well. Park So-dam also shines with her subdued and nuanced performance. She draws laughs out of the audience completely differently from everyone else, with her steely, cold-hearted persona, which is somehow frozen but also disarming at the same time. All the other characters also have great moments to shine, and each of them has a vital contribution to the overall plot. If you're familiar with Bong Joon-ho films, then you can tell that he loves to mess with the audience by suddenly introducing twists and shifts in tone, undercutting the black comedy and leaving you with a haunting feeling by the end of this movie. And this film is a prime example of that. When I was watching the film, the woman sitting next to me was fully engaging with the film, and part of the fun was just listening to her enjoy the movie. The film is so well shot and aesthetically presented. The class and economic disparity between the different sects of society comes through so well in the way that it's filmed, to the point where when we see the rich people's house for the first time and the camera is just dreamily floating around the environment and we see how lavish it all really is, the lady sitting next to me audibly went, "Damn." There's a transition around the third act that is so subtle and beautiful, I'm still thinking about it. This film is really well made, you guys. You need to go see it if you like good comedy and a movie that will genuinely surprise you. So back to this lady. When the movie ended and the guy she was with asked her what she thought of it, she was like, it was good in parts. I had some issues with it, but I would say it was a solid 3 out of 5. And I'm like, lady, you have been loving this movie since the minute it started. Why are you now pretending to be unimpressed? This movie won at Cannes with a unanimous vote and is the first Korean film to ever win at Cannes. Just admit that you loved it. I obviously didn't say any of this, but wouldn't it have been great if I had said it?